Alright boys, today we bring you our first Digimon TCG tabletop matchup. You got me in the left playing a Omni Red with some Gallentmon, and to the right you have my lovely girlfriend Tracy. We're doing a game about who will end up washing the dishes after this. So there's a long line here. She's playing Rookie Rush. She brought out the big guns, and we're going to see who wins. I unfortunately start with a Greymon, so I've got a really bad start, 5 memory for my opponent. Let's see what my opponent can do here though. Really looking at this hand, got a Goblinmon to draw with first. Alright, we got Goblinmon. Now what's she doing here? As you can see, my hand's pretty weak. I do have a Tamer, but playing a Tamer in this matchup is pretty bad. She does start with Goblinmon and Mushroomon, still has 1 memory left. Doesn't have another rookie, as you can see, because she's not playing it down. Probably tells me she has things like Puppamon, maybe some blue evolution pieces. Well, maybe not, because she's not evolving it onto Goblinmon. Maybe some Flower Cannons, maybe some Hammer Spark she's not ready to play yet. So it looks like she was just going to pass, which is good for me. I really need this turn to come back. Still no rookies though. Gonna evolve into the Groundramon. I don't want to attack with the Groundramon though. I did get an Agumon. Attacking with the Groundramon is pretty risky. There's Vegiemons and there's Gorillamons I can tie with. And I have Security Attack +1 now, so I don't want to tie with anything. So we're going to start by evolving into Phoenixmon. My board's pretty small, but we do have something that can take all the security we need with Security Attack +1. But she has 3 attackers ready to go. So I'm pretty behind. Hopefully I can maybe find a Volcanicmon to deal with this. Gallentmon in security, so Goblinmon is down. Mushroomon, finding a Guilmon, being able to survive. Choosing not to attack with Goblinmon quite yet. I understand, trying to preserve that Upamon draw so that she can get more resources. Doesn't want to lose it unless she can, get the resources necessary. So let's see what she does here. Evolves it into a Leomon. Pretty good too, gives me only 1 memory to work with, but now I have that Security Attack +1 ready to go. We're going to start by swinging with it immediately. Goblinmon, no problem. Do we see a Flower Cannon, a Hammer Spark? No, we don't. We are good to go. Gonna evolve into Cordramon, get me a blocker, so it's already putting a little bit more pressure. Now I have to make a decision if I want to block the Leomon and give her 2 memory from deleting it, or let it hit the security and not give her 2 memory, at least not on purpose. What do we want to do here? She really needs to think about this turn. There's a lot she could do. She's going to start by swinging with Leomon. I have to decide right now, do I want to block it or not? Giving her 2 memory does give her more options as far as Tamers go, maybe Flower Cannons, so she can hit with Mushroomon again and then slap down a Puppamon, which would be really bad for me. So I do not want to give her I don't want to give her more than 2 memory at a time. So we're going to go ahead and let her hit security. Luckily, she did not get the memory, so we don't have to worry about Flower Cannon into Puppamon. Okay, so let's see what happens now. She has 1 memory to work with. She can still drop a Puppamon if she decides to. We'll see what she decides to do here, though. She seems to be really low on rookies in hand. That probably tells me she definitely has at least 1 Puppamon, maybe 2. She seems to have a 4-card hand. No, it looks like a 5-card hand, so it's got to be a lot of cards that she can't be playing right now. Maybe a few Hammer Sparks, maybe a few Flower Cannons, maybe a few Puppamon. Maybe even like Gorillamons and stuff, because she can't seem to evolve. She definitely doesn't have any rookies, which is unfortunate for her. Let's see what she decides to do. She does have the Puppamon, so now I'm in a very risky spot. I do get 10 memory, so I have some options as far as reacting to this, responding to this, but I have to make sure I at least delete 1 of her Digimon to stop her from winning next turn. Hopefully get down a blocker as well. Which I do happen to have the blocker in hand I can hard play. And it looks like I'm evolving into Omnimon, so that does save me for at least a turn. Now the question is, does she have a follow-up Puppamon to go alongside this one? That could be bad for me, but we'll see. Getting rid of the Puppamon means she doesn't get any free memory just from attacking. And now my 1 blocker can kill both of her Digimon as well on the board. Sorry for the cut there. She did swing with Leomon. I decided once again to not give her more than 2 memory, but she does have the Hammer Spark. The cut there was unfortunate, but it was just a Guilmon in the security. Another Puppetmon might spell doom for me. I need to have some sort of response. I haven't seen any Terraforce or Volcanic Dramon, or is that what it's called? The one that deletes everything on the board. Although at this point it would only delete the Mushroomon, so it might not be the best play either. Groundramon here, trying to dig into my deck. Haven't even seen a rookie yet, although this deck does play, I believe, 16. Phoenixmon, just in case I draw into an Omni. Still no Terraforce, still no Omni. I only have 5 security left. Oh, those dishes look like they're calling my name. What's going to happen next? Alright, let's take a look. Evolving into Groundramon here, leaving me with only 2 security left. Dude, still no Terraforce. At this point, it's looking really grim. I finally found a Terraforce, not an Omnimon, but a Terraforce, which means I can delete 1 Digimon, but she only needs to attack. She still has enough Digimon for game. I haven't seen any. That's my first and only Terraforce I've seen this game, so there is a chance that there's a Terraforce in security that will clutch me out for at least a turn, and all I really need is 1 turn to win this game. We'll see if that security will end up clutching for me. She's asking how many Terraforce are my security. The last card in my security is an Omnimon, which means we do lose this first game. Now, if you guys will excuse me, I have some dishes I gotta get done. But drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.